Hi guys, welcome back. So in this video I will be doing an update of my condition again. This is the third update of my condition, but this is not much about the personalization and brain fog idea, since I will talk about other symptoms of my energy balance. So before that I will give a scale of my condition of my brain fog and DPD. For DPD alone, it's like 7 out of 10. The relievedness or the cureness state of the DPD. And for brain fog, it's the same with DPD. It's still 7 out of 10. I still don't feel like I can think clearly or organize what I need to do, or even to really to think and to make a great plan for what I want to talk in this video. Is still kind of hard, but to talk is just feels so much easier right now than when I talk for the past few weeks. It's kind of like difficult for me to talk smoothly and then to feel like I'm the one who is talking right now. And yeah, so the other symptoms that I want to talk about right now, it's about maybe panic attacks. Actually, I already know that I have a panic attacks, and I just like know this condition is called panic attacks when I entered the 22 years of my age. So I experienced panic attacks maybe when I was like a teen. Yeah, I'm still a teen right now, even though I'm 22. I remember it was when I was still on my first year of middle school. I remember that I just become so freaked out. I feel like intense fear when I just pass to my school. I remember it's like when we have a holiday, because that month is a fasting kind of month, and we usually make a holiday for the full month straight to fasting and that kind of stuff. And at the time when I passed through school, and I remember how hard it is, and I just really feel afraid and intense fear. And right now I just know what it's called. It's called a panic attacks. And when I experience the unbalance of energy, I just experience my everyday life as a panic attacks almost every day when I have the imbalance of energy. For like maybe the 10 months I experienced the unbalance kind of thing. I just feel like fear, or like the time I wake up in the morning, I don't really want to get out of my bed. I really afraid of what will happen to my life. It feels like there's someone want to kill me, and I just cannot take it anymore. What is happening in the world is just so heavy for me. I just so afraid. I don't know what this feels like. I don't want to live anymore, that kind of feeling. So I assume this as a panic attacks, and actually this happened like 1 week ago. I don't realize that I have these panic attacks until I ask myself, until I just being aware of what's really happening. I remember when I don't really want to go to campus because there is some stuff that I need to take care of, that I need this stuff to get done because I want to register my bachelor degree kind of graduation. You are not really graduated. Before you graduated, you a ceremony for that. So it's like a college kind of thing that you must do in order to escape and get out from all of the things in college. You have to do that, and then I have to do that as soon as possible before the expiration date of the graduation kind of registered thing. and then I just feels like I don't want to go, and I'm just afraid what if like it's not really going well when I'm going to campus and I don't really find a place that I want to burn my CD, and I want to like to make a book for my scripts, or like people call it out there like a dissertation. We call it like a scripts, the dissertation kind of thing, and then we have to make a book for that, like a big album book. And I just afraid if I don't really find a place to really make a book for my dissertation, and there's so much negativity, I don't really want to go out, and I don't really even want to try out what is the things out there, because I'm just so afraid on the inside this is won't work. And so I it's just full of fears, and then I like suddenly I want to dive inside myself and ask a question: what is it, what makes me scared, why I'm feeling like this, why I'm so scared, why this makes me afraid, why don't I just try and go. I wouldn't know what will happen if I don't go and try to search for the place and try to burn my CD. And yeah, actually I just go and I just face all of the fears. This is really an intense panic attacks and fear. And actually I just go and just go there and burn my CD, even that I have to walk very very long to search for the the place to burn my CD. And then I go again to the place to like make an album for my script. I took a walk on it because I didn't want to waste money on like a vehicle, because yeah, vehicle is kind of, but for me it's expensive because I'm not a rich kid, right? And there's also, I'm also scared about money problem when I just like I want to walk and I don't want to spend money on vehicle, because like there's so many vehicles on like around my campus, because I did that things just around the campus corner. There are so many vehicles there, and it's easy to like to pick someone to like to send you to the place you want to go is really easy, but you have to prefer for the money. And I don't really assume that I have so much money for that, so I just like walking. And when I walking I also pace myself out. I just like this makes me tired and I don't want to lose money, and oh what the hell, I'm very tired, but I don't want to lose my money, but I'm very tired. That kind of thing is just like the negative thing in my head, and I don't really want to be in there again. So I just like want to be aware and to be conscious of my mind. So actually maybe this is like from November, December, January, February, March. It's been like 5 months or 4 months I've been burping a lot. This burping is because I want to get out of the energy that's trapped in my head. So I wonder why it really takes a long time to make the energy like going down to the lower body of mine. And usually it's just like it's from my head, it goes down to my throat, and after that it goes to my stomach, and I burp again. It's like go out to my mouth. That is the process of that burping. So basically I just burp to get out of the energy which is really stuck so much in my head, and that makes me can think straight. Like I have a brain fog. I will talk about this in the previous video. And yeah, so maybe it's already 5 or 4 months I've been burping a lot. And just a while ago my mom's like asked me what we need to do to make this burping gone, because they ain't know nothing for this kind of stuff like the energy unbalance or chakras or whatever. They just assume it like a mystical thing and don't believe that kind of thing. So I don't really talk about this with my family because they will assume me as a crazy person. And I talk to my mother like I said, like, if you want me to stop burping, you just let me burping and let it, the things that need to get out of my body. So that is the way. And my mother asked again, you need to go to a doctor, you need to like to get something so you wouldn't be burping, blah 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 blah. So I just answered that you don't need to take there, because in my heart I just know that they don't really know what is really happening with my body. It's really happening on my head, and there's no way we are going to get a scan for that, because scanning your brain or your head is maybe expensive in my area. So I just say no for all the things, because I'm like kind of sure what is really happening to myself, right? And yeah, and also I just feel like so much relief, maybe because I burping a lot this day and I procrastinate a lot of my project which I need to get done. I try to make a webtoon because I plan to get in a competition which is will end at maybe May. We have a time, maybe 2 months to get the projects done, and I have to make maybe like 3 chapters, or like, if I count it, maybe like 100 panels for, it's divided for 3 chapters or 3 episodes of the comics or the webtoon. So I need to get it done, but I'm just so lazy. I procrastinate a lot and slacking off a lot because I'm the princess of the slackers. Yeah. Okay, maybe just for the video, just to update my condition, and see you again in the next video.